Welcome back. Call 11 for Action continues to answer your calls for help. Melissa Andrews is here with what seems like a trend of people victimized by bad contractors. And Mel, the woman you're showing tonight can't use her toilet. What's happening with this situation?
Can't use her toilet.
I can't imagine that.
For months and months and months. She can't use her toilet. She has one, by the way.
And you'd call a guy, right? Just call a guy.
Well, she's got to go to her son's house to use the toilet. Can you imagine what you do when you get up in the middle of the night? You can't.
Right.
Bathtub, shower, none of that, and her kitchen sink, so she can't really prep any food or wash any meat or anything. And this all started because she had a leaky toilet and she called a contractor.
And the contractor.
And it went a little south from there.
Yeah, tell us about what happened.
Well, we see these problems a lot, and it's become an issue, I think, because people are trying to save money. You know,
Sure.
These types of jobs, it's not cheap to fix. Especially in this case, it became a problematic toilet, turned into a remodel job for $2,600, and then you can see what she's been left with. She hasn't even seen the guy in months. He hasn't been to her house. But she's trying to save money. She hired a family friend. You saw the piece of notebook paper there. That was kind of their payment plan, their agreement. But unfortunately, this is kind of where we see things go wrong a lot of times.
So, you know, if I'm looking around, I mean, we're talking to friends, getting a tip on a good guy to do handiwork around the house. That's great. But sometimes that whole thing can go wrong.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of good contractors, probably more so than bad. And it's not that these contractors necessarily set out to be bad or defraud you or to leave you in the lurch. But a lot of times they get overwhelmed. They're handling multiple jobs at once. So I think what you can do to make sure that you are hiring a decent contractor, check them out with the Better Business Bureau. Are they an affiliate of the Better Business Bureau? Are there complaints against them online? Sometimes Google searches, but you can also pad those reviews. We've seen kind of fake reviews and things like that. Check out to see if they have a business license with the Secretary of State's office. You can check online if you're in Lucas County specifically. I'll just use that as an example. You can check Lucas County courthouse records or Toledo municipal records to see if there's any civil lawsuits filed against them. You really want to be kind of your own investigator before you take on a huge project like this. I mean, can you imagine living the way that she's living? And I told her it's inhumane the way that you're living.
It is, and you think we all want to save money on repairs, and sometimes instead of hiring a company, you just hire a guy. Just hire a guy, a handyman, and sometimes, well, they aren't vetted properly, and you end up, it's a very bad experience.
Yeah, I actually talked to the BBB about contractors a couple weeks ago, and I saw the guy out there, Lane Muntz. I think he's coming on the show maybe, but he said there's a saying in the contracting world, quality, time, you know, how long it takes you to do the job, and did I forget the third one? Either way, you can't have all of them. You can't have it quick, you can't have it quality, and you can't have it cheap. That's what it is.
Well,
you can pick two of the three, but you can't have all three.
And that's a choice we all have. Hey, thanks, Mel. Make sure you catch Mel's story. That's tonight at 11 on WTOL 11. Reach out to her if you have a problem you need solved at 11 Investigates at WTOL.com.